All right, let's take a look at some of the action there from that second round. Paige, what'd you see?
Loved this early flurry. You know, I do feel like Johnston, he looks like the more composed fighter. His punches are coming a little bit straighter. He has a little better head movement. But Johnston, I mean, Saurage is coming, I feel like a lot, well, other than that, his punches are landing with a little bit more brute force.
And Cale came. He's had 3 big shots like that so far in the fight.
It's unreal. He just sits back and he waits and he waits and he waits, and as soon as he gets in a little trouble, he unloads that.
All right, we're about set for round 3, and I'll be brutally honest with you. I've been pleasantly surprised at the action we've seen thus far between these two in our opening contest.
Same, you know, I'm loving the action. There's a few, of course, technical things I wish that we could change. I think we'd see a little more exciting. But Johnston, if he could just not lean his head backward every time he punches, right? He's leaning his head backwards, and he's not able to get that forward momentum. That's not utilizing his reach. If he could lean forward and use his reach, he would be landing all these beautiful, quick shots that he's throwing.
And we just saw Cale sticking out his tongue, putting his gloves up, dancing a little bit. Oh!
Oh, good back and forth.
Beautiful.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes from Ryan Johnston.
He's focused.
See, when you back your opponent up into the corner like this.
Oh, big right hands.
Beautiful shot. There is no reason to wait. Go. Your opponent's in the corner. Unload.
A minute gone here in this third round, and the action continues to pick up between Cale Saurage and Ryan Johnston.
Now, both of these fighters are kind of looking for that big money shot, right? They're looking for the power punch, but you gotta set those up. If we could see 4 or 5 punch combos out of these guys, they're throwing with heat. They could end this.
Oh, big right hand from Johnston.
But Cale fires back, and
oh, Johnston!
The referee couldn't even get in there fast enough. Wow.
Now, the ref starts an 8 count. He saw that the fighter was taking a little bit more damage than was necessary.
And Cale saying, what is this? I do not need this 8 count. All right, our first 8 count of the night, but we continue on.
Absolutely. With it pretty much being, I would say, an equal fight, that 8 count would give Johnston the upper hand in this round.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks like Cale is getting a little gassed out. Ryan still looks composed. Thoughts?
He still looks fresh.
Paige, when you start to get tired, that's when you start to throw those big haymakers, right?
Because that's all you have. And that's when you can tell a fighter who has been training, who has been doing the road work, putting in the gym work, they can put combos together. It's not that just throwing.
How are you scoring this one so far?
Wow, man, this one is really picking up. I have to give that one to Ryan. He really took over in the second half of that round. I thought Cale was controlling the tempo of the fight, but it seems like Ryan is beginning to find his groove.
So Fusi, the unofficial
Oh, we had a fighter forget their mouthpiece. Saurage was nice enough to point it out.
I tell you, it looks like Ryan is, you know, the better boxer and looking better so far, but Cale is so entertaining to watch.
He really is. I think that's why I was so turned on to his training videos that he was posting repeatedly, telling the world what he was going to do. Still to come here tonight, our main event, Austin McBroom, YouTube superstar. Bryce, all big right hands from Ryan Johnston. You might think if you're watching at home that YouTubers and TikTokers can't really dislike each other, but Keem, some of these fighters tonight really do not like each other.
They hate each other, and it's not just this. It will be settled in the ring tonight. There'll be trash talk afterwards. It might go on for years with some of these two. How is he standing after that?
Johnston
Unbelievable.
Able to absorb.
And Cale Saurage just gave him props. He was like, good hit.
We got some blood coming out of Johnston's nose, though.
A big and another big right hand. And Johnston. And he's all over Cale Saurage. Ryan Johnston.
For the fences, gets another 8 count. You said before this that Saurage was tough, and he is definitely proving that right now. That boy's tough.
No, he's a tough kid for sure. He's smiling over the corner, bleeding. Ryan's bleeding. This is turning into a bloodbath. I love it.
He just said to the ref, I'm tough. And he The referee says, I know you're tough.
These boys better be tough because they're in a boxing match right now.
And there is energy here at ringside very, very quickly. Ryan Johnston looking to finish off Cale Saurage. Oh, and Saurage saved by the bell.
Amazing end to that round. I love the energy. I love that. Now they're both bleeding, right? That's what we want to see. We want to.
Migos will be here. Little babies in the house.
Now these two guys both, wow, fighting with emotion. They're both putting themselves a little out of position, right? Because they're throwing so aggressively. They both want to finish this fight.
Cale, rule number 1, never turn your back to your opponent.
No. That is rule number 1 in the gym. Do not turn your back.
Another big right hand as Johnston's got blood coming out of his nose. Oh,
Awesome right
big right.
hand.
Ryan's waiting for it. Can he do it now?
He's got to get out of that corner.
Really starting to tee off on Cale Saurage. Oh!
Looking up at the clock.
And the referee says that's it. He said that's enough.
Well, you got to hand it to Cale. I mean, amazing as they hug each other, celebrate the effort.
At 53 seconds in round 5, your winner with a knockout from Team YouTube, Ryan Johnston!
Keem, what do you make of that first win?